Hey guys, Michaela here, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building a cozy cute little cottage in the world of Henford-on-Bagley. I don't build here very often because I just don't like the lighting in the world. It's very like greenish and bluish and it just doesn't look great if you don't have Reshade or G-Shade, which I unfortunately cannot have on my MacBook. So I don't build here very often, but the lighting looks so much better when you are in autumn or like fall season in the game, if you have seasons. So I decided to build a little cottage here in autumn, and I absolutely love the result. So about the build, it's built on a 30 by 20 in Henford-on-Bagley, and it comes in at 42,594 simoleons. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. Obviously it's very, very small, and there is one double bed which is accessible from both sides, so you should be able to fit 2 Sims comfortably. I've been loving modern builds lately, but like in the past couple of months, but in autumn, I don't know, I just feel like doing cozy stuff. So I did the cozy apartment, I built the autumn house, and now I'm working on the and now I'm building this little cottage in Henford-on-Bagley, and I absolutely adore this. I am having so much fun with these builds. I have one more cottage prepared for, I think, in like 2 weeks time. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. Yeah, so that's like a cozy cottage, which is a bit more rustic and eclectic. This is a bit more not necessarily modern, but it's like more chic, and I think I might have one more idea for like an autumnal build, but I'm having so much fun with autumnal builds this year, and I can't wait to start on winter ones as well. I love playing with like different seasons in the game, playing with like the lighting and how the surrounding looks. So yeah, I'm having so much fun with it. So as I said before, I don't build here very often because I just don't like the lighting here, but the world is just so pretty in autumn, so I had to build one. I built a cottage in here last year as well. I think it was an autumnal cottage as well. It was much bigger, but it was here as well. And I also did a smaller cottage here as well last year. I remember that. It was pretty similar to the one that I did today, but a little bit different. And yeah, so I love building here in autumn. Not necessarily like summer builds, because as I said, the lighting is just very weird here, but for autumn it's perfect. I decided to do like a small pond on the lot as well, so they could maybe have like nice barbecue next to the pond. I also created this little like gazebo kind of thing, which I made into like a relax area. So I put a couple of couches and some lights, so it would be like cozy and pretty, and I really love how that turned out. I really like that idea, and it's kind of like sunk in or like partially above the lake, which I thought was really cute as well. I also placed a couple of items for like gardenings. I think there's like a couple of gardening patches, the ones that came with cottage living, and I also placed a chicken coop and lots of like greenery and landscaping. I had so much fun with the landscaping here. I don't know what it is about the like autumnal landscaping, but it just looks so pretty with all the colors, like the yellow and orange and red and brown. It's just so freaking pretty, and I just can't stop playing with it, to be honest. I always kind of try to mix between, because obviously I have one speed build a week, so I usually do 1 week like an autumnal build and the second week something a little bit different. So you know, last week it was the art center, which was for a collaboration, and next week I have a villa in Tortosa, which is for a legacy challenge as well. And the week after that I have the cottage that I talked about earlier. So I'm kind of trying to go back and forth between like autumnal builds and something non-autumnal, but I am having so much fun with autumnal builds. So you probably all know the amazing builder Rachel Pett, and she absolutely loves autumn and builds in autumn all the time. And I think I'm starting to understand why, because it's just so much fun. The interiors or like even exteriors are so cozy and cute and inviting, and it's just so fun. So yeah, I'm gonna end my rant about how autumn is beautiful here. I love it in the game. I don't love it in real life because it means that the weather is all over the place. We've been having lots of fogs here lately, lots of like very cold mornings, and since I have to wake up early at least twice a week for my classes and get to the train station, it's cold. But the worst thing is that, you know, in the morning it's like cold and you have to wear something really very warm so you wouldn't freeze, but in the afternoon it's actually quite warm, so you don't have to wear warm clothes anymore. So it's like very impractical because you have to have a lot of layers, lots of layers, so you can take them off throughout the day. But otherwise you'd be in the morning you'd be frozen, and in the afternoon you'd be absolutely hot. So yeah, that sucks. I don't like this weather at all. But I like how the nature is looking, because I also drive to school twice a week. And just watching the like trees by the road is so pretty, because the road that I take is like right next to a river, and it's like in this valley, and there are lots of trees on the like not mountains but like hills that are going up from the valley, and it's just so beautiful to watch. Yesterday I went to school and it was like sunny and really, really nice, and it was so beautiful watching those like colorful, nice trees. So yeah, I was hoping that no one will drive in front of me so I could watch the beautiful nature and not crash into anyone. Anyway, back to the build. So I finished most of the landscaping and also this like covered gardening area. I also placed a picnic table with like this basket from Cottage Living, and I think I'm also going to place some seating outside as well by the lake, which I thought was like a really cute idea. I've been using a lot of the items from high school years in ever since it came out, really, because I've been loving the items so much. They're so versatile, so fun, so pretty. So I think it's like in every single one of my builds you'll see at least one item from the pack. I'd say more because I use it quite a lot, but yeah, I love them. Like everything in this particular gazebo, apart from the plant, is from the new pack, like from the new expansion pack. And I love this. I think this is meant for like the auditorium where you could have prom, but I felt it was perfect for this gazebo, kind of to create this like very cozy atmosphere, and it was perfect. I was so happy when I got the idea, because it's so freaking cute. I'm also adding some exterior lights so your Sims would be able to navigate through the place in the darkness, and I'm adding a bit more decorations at the back of the house, and also adding this fire pit from Outdoor Retreat with a couple of seating options. And now we are moving on to the interior. So I'm normally very much a fan of open plan like floor plans, but I really wanted to kind of show off the fact that it's like an older cottage. So it's like an older cottage, but the furniture and the furnishings is a bit more modern. So I was trying to kind of keep the idea of the, I guess, zones and different rooms. So now it's fairly open, but a bit later on I added I think spandrels and like columns in between different rooms. So I'm kind of sectioning off the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, and the entry from each other, so it would kind of make sense. I also used this wallpaper. I'm not sure if I used it though. I might have changed it for something else because I thought it was a bit too much. So I think I might have changed it for something else in the end, but I'm not positive, like 100% sure. I built this a couple of weeks ago actually, and I'm not like 100% sure what I ended up with, but I think I might have put a different, yeah, you can see it at the top of the screen that I changed the wallpaper. So now we've moved on to the entry. I kind of wanted to have like a rustic cozy vibe, but I also wanted to make it look fairly modern. So maybe the couple, or like the people that live here, maybe it's their husband and wife, or like, you know what I mean, just a couple. Maybe they moved in, they bought the cottage, and they kind of renovated the inside but wanted to keep the atmosphere on the outside. So from the outside it looks like a normal cottage, but I didn't want to go with like a traditional interior, so I wanted to kind of keep the more modern contemporary look, but with some sort of, not necessarily traditional elements, but with like a rustic cozy elements. So it would look like a cottage, but like a modern day cottage, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but I'm trying. I also used this dresser from high school years, which I absolutely adore. I think I might have changed the swatch later on because I kind of decided to go for like a darker wood tones here with like the floor and everything. But I really, really love this dresser. Now we moved on to the living room. So initially I had these like this swatch of the couch from high school years here, but I think I ended up going for a more muted color. I think I used like the light mint color in the end, but I could be wrong. I also used these curtains from Eco Lifestyle because I kind of supported the atmosphere that I was going for, like the creamy colors, like the green and brown. So I kind of, yeah, the color scheme that I was going for. I also added a lot of plants, a lot of books, a lot of candles, because they just make the space look really, really cool. Sorry, I was a bit confused of what I wanted to say next. I really had a lot of fun with this build. I know I say it like in every single video, and it may sound like I'm saying it about everything, but I am having so much fun building every single time. I never build things that I'm not enjoying, that I don't enjoy, because I just love being creative, and The Sims gives me the opportunity to be creative in my own unique way. So that's why I think that's why I love the game so much. It, you know, now that I'm back to school, this is the thing that I am excited about to do when I have some days off, like some time off, when I don't have to do school. It's just something that really makes me happy, and that kind of keeps me sane from all the uni work that I have. And I really appreciate you coming by to watch my videos, because I would really love to get monetized one day, because I'm still kind of a long way from reaching the 4,000 watch hours that I need to get monetized. But I'm having so much fun with it that I just don't want to give up. I've been having my channel for more than 2 years now, and it's sometimes a bit demotivating that yes, I am on like 1.7k subs now, but the watch hours, I'm like halfway through the 4,000 watch hours. So it's sometimes a bit demotivating to know I'm putting a lot of effort in, but it's just not coming back as quickly as I'd like it to. But I definitely don't want to give up, because I love this and I want to keep doing this. I really hope I can keep this up even when I finish university, when I'll get a job or start working in general. So I really want to keep this up, so I want to work on this no matter how much time it gets, like how much time it will take me to get monetized, because that's like the goal for me. I'd like to kind of make this a side income for myself. And yeah, I've kind of completely talked over the kitchen and the dining space. Anyway, I created a really cute dining space, in my opinion, of course, which is kind of built around a column. So the table is like has a column in the middle, and there are chairs around it. There is some clutter around the column, and I thought it was really cute because, you know, as I said, it's a renovated cottage, or like at least in my mind, and I thought it was like a really cute idea to kind of have it built around it, so they were kind of respecting the way the cottage looks, which I thought was a really nice idea. So now we moved on to the last room of the house, which is the bedroom. I used this bed from Cottage Living, which I thought fit perfectly with the color scheme that I was going for. That was kind of the yellowish, greenish vibe, which I absolutely love. I again used the side table, like the table from high school years, and I also used a couple of the immaculate shelves from the base game to create this like floating shelf moment next to the bed, which I thought was like a really cute kind of touch, and I really like the way that turned out. Maybe the people that live here are really into books and they love to read. Now that I think about it, I don't think I placed a laptop in here, but you could technically place a laptop at the dining table if you wanted to. If you wanted one of your Sims to maybe, I don't know, be a writer or something like that, you could place it there. And I'm also placing a dresser here and a couple of decorations here and there, and that's going to be almost everything for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the speed build. I really, really love this house, and I hope you love it too. If you want to download this build, you can get it on the gallery. My ID is michaelasimsyt, or you can get the tray files in the description box below. As always, on my Ko-fi page, every single build that I did in the past couple of months is available to download on my Ko-fi page. So if you want any tray files, you'll find them there. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you would never miss a video that I post. I will always post every Sunday, so you get weekly speed builds if you like what I make. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!